Do your nights get interrupted by those sharp, twisting pains in your legs? The kind that jolts you out of a peaceful sleep, leaving you rubbing your calves and wondering, why does this keep happening? Or maybe you've noticed that your muscles feel stiff, your steps heavier, and moving around isn't as effortless as it once was. Here's the good news, you don't need a drawer full of supplements or complicated exercises to fix this. Sometimes, the simplest answers are found in your kitchen. Today, we'll unveil 3 powerful foods that can help seniors fight off leg cramps, support healthy muscles, and regain ease of movement naturally. No side effects, no gimmicks, just nourishing choices that truly work. So if you're ready to reclaim your nights and move freely during the day, stick with me until the end, because these nutrition tips might just change the way you age. But before we dive in, I have one request. Leave a comment below and tell us, where in the world are you tuning in from? Your stories and questions help shape this channel into a true community. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell icon so you never miss another wellness tip from Wise Elders' Tales. Let's get started. Now let's turn our attention to something deceptively simple. A food so familiar that most of us overlook it, yet it holds remarkable potential for anyone over 60 struggling with nighttime leg cramps. Yes, we're talking about the egg. You've probably had it 1,000 times, scrambled, poached, boiled. But did you ever consider that this little oval might be one of your strongest allies in the fight against muscle pain and nighttime spasms? Let's break it down. Cramps often don't come from nowhere. They're usually a signal, a cry from your muscles that something's off. Maybe they're overworked, undernourished, or out of sync with your body's internal rhythm. And at the very core of cramp prevention is protein, not just to build muscle, but to repair and fuel what you already have. As we age, muscle mass tends to decline. It's a natural process called sarcopenia, and it quietly steals strength and balance, increasing the risk of falls, fatigue, and yes, leg cramps. Here's where eggs step into the spotlight. One large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein. What does complete mean? It means it provides all 9 essential amino acids that your body can't make on its own, amino acids that act like building blocks for stronger, more resilient muscles. When you start your day with an egg or 2, you're feeding your muscles the raw materials they need to recover, grow, and function without misfiring. That alone makes eggs a powerful defense against painful leg cramps. But the benefits don't stop there. Egg yolks also contain a natural dose of vitamin D, a nutrient many seniors are unknowingly low in. Why does that matter? Because vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, and calcium is essential for healthy nerve signals and smooth muscle contractions. When you're low on vitamin D, your muscles may contract at the wrong time or too forcefully, which often leads to painful cramping. Many older adults get less sun exposure, especially during colder months or due to limited mobility. That makes dietary vitamin D, even in small amounts, incredibly important. Now, one egg provides around 40 IU of vitamin D. It's not enough to meet your full daily requirement, which is around 800 to 1000 IU for seniors, but it adds up especially when combined with fortified milk, yogurt, or fatty fish like salmon or sardines. And if you pair eggs with these other foods? You're creating a synergy that supports stronger bones, better nerve function, and fewer cramps. But that's not all eggs bring to the table. Let's talk about vitamin B12, an unsung hero for your nerves and brain. B12 helps maintain the myelin sheath, think of it like insulation around your nerves. Without it, nerve signals slow down, get scrambled, or misfire completely. This can result in muscle twitching, tingling sensations, burning pain, and yes, cramps. And here's the problem. Many seniors don't absorb B12 efficiently due to reduced stomach acid or medications like metformin or acid reflux drugs. That means even if they're eating foods that contain B12, their bodies might not be absorbing enough. Enter the egg, soft, digestible, and packed with readily available B12. One egg provides roughly 0.6 micrograms of B12, which helps you reach your daily goal of 2.4 micrograms. And when eaten regularly, it can make a noticeable difference not just in cramp prevention, but in energy, mental clarity, and nerve health. Even better? Eggs are easier to digest than red meats and can be more tolerable for older adults with sensitive stomachs. They're also an excellent option for vegetarians who still consume dairy and eggs but avoid meat. But there's another nutrient hiding in the yolk, choline. Choline works hand in hand with B12 to support brain function and nerve signaling. Together, they help keep your neuromuscular system in tune like a well-maintained instrument, reducing the risk of random spasms and misfires that lead to cramps. So, how many eggs should you aim for each week? Most health experts now agree that 6 to 7 eggs per week is a safe, beneficial range for older adults in good health. If you're watching your cholesterol, consider using more egg whites and fewer yolks, or talk to your doctor to personalize the best ratio for you. People with chronic conditions like kidney disease or diabetes should approach eggs thoughtfully. If you're on a high-protein restriction, you may need to limit whole eggs and focus on balance. Pairing eggs with fiber-rich vegetables, whole grains, and plenty of water can help regulate blood sugar and electrolyte balance, both key in cramp prevention. Let's be clear, eggs aren't a magic bullet. But they're one of the most accessible, affordable, and nutrient-dense tools you can add to your routine. They support your muscles, protect your nerves, and nourish your brain all in a compact, easy-to-cook form. And when it comes to reducing leg cramps at night, eggs help tackle the issue from multiple angles. Rebuilding tired muscles. Rebalancing nerve communication. Supporting vitamin levels like B12 and D. And even easing inflammation when combined with other whole foods. So next time you're thinking about breakfast or even dinner, consider adding an egg to the plate. Not just for the taste, but for the strength, the stability, and the relief it quietly delivers to your aging body. Because sometimes, the simplest foods hold the deepest healing power. Number 2, bananas. Let's slow down and talk about a fruit that's often overlooked because it's too familiar. It doesn't shout with color like berries or sparkle with trendiness like avocados. But for the aging body, few things work as quietly and effectively as the humble banana. Especially when it comes to one of the most common and frustrating issues many seniors face, leg cramps. You see, leg cramps, especially those that strike in the dead of night, aren't just annoying. They're painful, disruptive, and often leave a lingering soreness that affects your whole next day. But what if one simple fruit could help restore peace to your muscles and let you sleep uninterrupted? That's where bananas come in. The potassium powerhouse. At the heart of a banana's magic is potassium, a mineral your muscles depend on. Potassium acts like an internal conductor. It carries signals between your nerves and muscles, telling your legs when to contract and, just as importantly, when to relax. When your potassium levels drop, that communication gets scrambled. Muscles may tense up unexpectedly, misfire, or refuse to let go, and that's when the painful spasm strikes. This condition is called hypokalemia, and it becomes more common with age due to diet, medication, dehydration, or poor absorption. A single medium banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium, roughly 12% of your daily needs. Eat just one banana a day, and you're already giving your muscles the minerals they need to function smoothly. No fanfare. No effort. Just nourishment in its simplest form. The magnesium bonus. But potassium isn't working alone. Bananas also deliver magnesium, another electrolyte that plays a crucial role in muscle relaxation and nerve function. Without enough magnesium, your muscles remain in a state of tension, and your nervous system becomes overstimulated, setting the stage for cramps, spasms, and poor sleep. Each banana contains about 32 milligrams of magnesium, which might not sound like much, but combined with other foods, it helps close the gap for many seniors who don't get enough. And here's the reality. Magnesium deficiency is common in older adults. Medications like diuretics, poor appetite, and chronic health conditions often rob the body of this vital mineral. Bananas, soft, gentle on digestion, and easy to eat even with dental or swallowing issues, offer a natural way to replenish magnesium daily. B6, the silent protector. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, an often overlooked vitamin that's critical for both nerve signaling and muscle recovery. Vitamin B6 helps produce neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that regulate muscle movement and calm overactive nerves. It also supports red blood cell production, ensuring your muscles receive enough oxygen to perform and recover properly. One banana provides about 0.4 milligrams of vitamin B6, which is nearly 30% of the daily recommendation for older adults. Deficiency in B6 can lead to increased muscle soreness, inflammation, and yes, cramps. That's why this simple fruit carries more weight than its soft texture suggests. Hydration support, the natural electrolyte. Cramps aren't just about minerals. They're also tied to dehydration and electrolyte imbalance, especially at night when the body is trying to rest and repair. Bananas help here, too. Their combination of natural sugars and hydrating carbohydrates makes them perfect for gently replenishing energy and fluid levels without overwhelming the system. Unlike sugary sports drinks, bananas don't spike blood sugar or overload the kidneys. Instead, they offer a slow, steady stream of support ideal for the delicate balance the aging body requires. Many older adults find that eating a banana 1 to 2 hours before bed reduces their nighttime cramping significantly. It gives the body time to absorb nutrients, settle the nervous system, and prepare for rest. Real-life tip, pairing for greater benefit. If you're looking to enhance the effect of bananas, pair them with healthy fats or fiber-rich foods. Try slicing a banana over oatmeal or chia pudding. Pairing it with a handful of nuts. Or blending it with unsweetened yogurt. These combinations slow down sugar absorption, keep you fuller longer, and deliver a broader nutrient profile that supports long-term muscle health. If you have diabetes, this kind of pairing also helps prevent sudden blood sugar spikes. Why bananas work so well for seniors? Let's take a step back. Why are bananas so uniquely suited for aging bodies? They're easy to chew and digest. They're naturally soft, ideal for people with dental issues. They travel well, making them perfect on-the-go snacks. They're inexpensive and accessible. And they offer a combination of potassium, magnesium, B6, and hydration rarely found in such a simple package. In short, bananas are nature's muscle-soothing, nerve-supporting, sleep-protecting superfruit. How many should you eat? For most seniors, 1 banana a day is a great place to start. If you suffer frequent cramps or are very active, 2 bananas spaced out during the day can offer even more benefit. But balance matters. Because bananas do contain natural sugars, those with diabetes should pair them with protein or fiber, and monitor their individual response. Number 3, nuts and seeds. Sometimes, it's not the big flashy foods that make the biggest impact. It's the tiny ones, like a handful of nuts or a spoonful of seeds, that quietly transform your health from the inside out. For seniors who struggle with leg cramps, muscle tightness, or post-exercise soreness, nuts and seeds offer a powerful, natural solution. They may be small, but they pack a mighty punch when it comes to supporting muscle relaxation, restoring electrolyte balance, and enhancing circulation. Let's take a closer look. One of the main reasons older adults suffer from muscle cramps is magnesium deficiency. Magnesium helps relax muscle fibers and prevent the overstimulation that can cause painful spasms, especially at night. And here's the good news, nuts and seeds are some of the richest natural sources of magnesium available. Let's break it down by just 1 ounce, about a small handful. Pumpkin seeds, 168 milligrams of magnesium, that's nearly 40% of your daily need. Almonds, 77 milligrams, about 20% of your daily need. Cashews, 74 milligrams, nearly 19%. By simply enjoying a small handful of nuts each day, you're giving your muscles the magnesium they need to stay relaxed and cramp-free. But magnesium isn't working alone. Many nuts and seeds are also high in potassium, another electrolyte that works like a messenger between your nerves and muscles. Potassium helps muscles contract smoothly and release properly. When your potassium is low, muscles misfire and cramps creep in. Here's a quick look at potassium content per ounce. Pistachios, 290 milligrams. Almonds, 200 milligrams. Cashews, 160 milligrams. These numbers may seem small, but over time, they help fill in the gaps, especially if you've lost electrolytes through sweating, dehydration, or medications like diuretics. For seniors who remain active or take blood pressure meds, restoring these lost minerals daily is key to preventing muscle cramps. But that's not all nuts and seeds bring to the table. They're also rich in healthy fats, including omega-3s in walnuts and flax seeds, and monounsaturated fats in almonds and cashews. These fats support better blood flow, reduce inflammation in muscles, and help your cells absorb nutrients more efficiently. Think of it this way. If your circulation is sluggish, your muscles may not be getting the oxygen and minerals they need to function properly. Poor blood flow, especially to the legs, is a known trigger for nighttime cramps, and healthy fats in nuts help solve that problem gently and naturally. Plus, nuts and seeds offer a clean source of plant-based protein, which aids in muscle repair and recovery, especially after walking, gardening, or even light exercise. For seniors who experience cramps after physical activity, adding nuts to your afternoon snack or evening meal can make a real difference. It's like a mini recovery kit in a single handful. Now, what about portion control? You don't need a lot. In fact, just 1 ounce a day, roughly a small handful, is enough to reap the benefits. Try mixing almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds together for a balanced blend of magnesium, potassium, healthy fats, and protein. And here's a tip. If you're aiming to prevent leg cramps at night, consider eating your nuts in the early evening, paired with water or a light herbal tea. This gives your body time to digest and absorb the minerals before bedtime. Also worth noting. Unsalted varieties are best. Too much sodium can throw off your electrolyte balance and worsen dehydration. Bottom line? Nuts and seeds are tiny treasures packed with what aging muscles need most. Magnesium to ease tension. Potassium to coordinate movement. Healthy fats to boost blood flow. Protein to repair and build strength. In a world full of fancy supplements, sometimes the most powerful solutions are the simplest. So the next time you feel that familiar twinge in your legs, maybe all you need is a handful of nature's finest medicine, no pill required. Now let's answer a crucial question. Can nuts and seeds actually reduce inflammation, one of the hidden causes behind muscle cramps and fatigue? The answer is, absolutely. Chronic inflammation wears down muscle tissue, weakens strength, and makes seniors more vulnerable to soreness and cramping. But nature has a defense, and it's right in your snack bowl. Nuts and seeds contain powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm overactive muscle fibers, reduce oxidative stress, and support faster recovery. For older adults dealing with chronic muscle pain or joint issues like arthritis, adding walnuts, flax seeds, or almonds into your daily meals can bring real, natural relief without medication. But not all nuts are created equal when it comes to muscle health. Let's take a closer look at the top performers for cramp prevention. Pumpkin seeds, the magnesium champion, 168 mg per ounce. Almonds, a solid source of both magnesium and potassium. Pistachios, one of the highest in potassium, 290 mg per ounce. Cashews, great for magnesium and heart-healthy fats that boost circulation. Walnuts, rich in omega-3s, excellent for reducing muscle inflammation. To get the full benefit, it's best to eat a variety, each brings its own set of nutrients to the table. Now, how much is enough? Because nuts and seeds are nutrient-dense and calorie-rich, portion control is important. The recommended serving is about 1 ounce per day, that's roughly 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of seeds like flax or chia. Here's a tip. Sprinkle flax, pumpkin, or chia seeds onto oatmeal, yogurt, or salads. You'll add flavor, texture, and serious nutritional value without needing a big portion. Best times to eat nuts and seeds for muscle health. During meals, to improve nutrient absorption and support electrolyte balance. After physical activity, to aid muscle repair and replenish lost minerals. Before bedtime, to calm muscles and reduce the risk of nighttime cramps. And remember, consistency is key. Small daily servings can make a big difference over time. That said, let's also be mindful. While nuts and seeds are incredibly healthy, they do come with a few cautions, especially for seniors. High in calories, too much can lead to unwanted weight gain. Salted or processed nuts, often loaded with sodium, which increases dehydration and cramps. Allergies, some individuals may have nut allergies and should look for alternative magnesium sources. Digestive sensitivity, due to their fiber content, nuts can cause bloating or discomfort in those with sensitive digestion. The solution? Choose unsalted, raw or dry roasted varieties and enjoy them in moderation. Let your body adapt to the fiber and nutrients slowly, especially if you're just introducing them into your diet. Here's the bottom line. For seniors seeking a natural, no side effect way to reduce muscle cramps, a small daily serving of nuts or seeds is a simple and delicious solution. It supports strength, circulation, and relaxation one handful at a time. So let's take a quiet moment to reflect. If you've ever woken up in the stillness of night, gritting your teeth through the pain of a leg cramp. If your steps have become slower, stiffer, or you've hesitated before rising from a chair because you knew your muscles weren't ready. Then today's journey through food wasn't just about nutrients. It was about restoring peace to your body. Because as we age, every twinge, every spasm, every moment of discomfort, it begins to carry weight. Not just in the body, but in the mind. You start wondering, is this just how things are now? But let me tell you, no. It doesn't have to be. You have more control than you think. Sometimes, reclaiming your strength isn't about big changes or expensive supplements. It's in the small, steady things. An egg at breakfast. A banana before bed. A handful of nuts when the afternoon light softens the room. These aren't just foods. They're tools. Gentle, natural ways to rebuild, to restore, to nourish aging muscles with care and wisdom. You see, what we feed our bodies in this chapter of life matters more than ever. And it's not about chasing youth. It's about staying mobile, staying independent, staying connected to the things and the people we love. So, whether you're here for yourself or for someone you care for, I hope you'll take today's message as more than a list of healthy foods. I hope it feels like permission. Permission to slow down. To listen to your body. And to support it, with gentleness, not force. One meal at a time. One day at a time. And if you found something helpful in today's video, even one insight that made you think, I can do this, then we're already healing something far deeper than muscle. Would you do me a favor? Give this video a thumbs up, it tells the YouTube universe that this kind of content matters. And leave a comment below, share your story, your struggles, or what's helped you along the way. Because your voice may be the exact one someone else needed to hear today. And of course, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. We've got more insights coming your way. More conversations, more compassion, more wisdom from the shared journey we're all walking. Until next time. Stay nourished. Stay grounded. And may your nights be restful. Your steps be strong. And your muscles move with ease.